my God, friend, I have got some news to tell you. You know what? He said to me that if I can give him a baby, this is gonna be permanent. And welcome back to my channel. This is Pastor Zinhle with another episode of Relationship Talks. I know we're supposed to have concluded this segment, but you guys have got issues, man. You guys have got serious issues, and I am here to spill all the beans, to spill the tea, to gist you guys, and to get you and your mind in the correct space. If you have not hit that subscribe button, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. Make sure that you definitely hit up that notifications bell and share. I love hearing your getting your comments. I love receiving your comments. I love the interaction that I'm having with you guys. I know I have missed the sit down also. For the past, I think 2 weeks or so, I did something slightly different. If you have not seen my cooking episode, you must watch the previous video that I loaded last, and then you can just see me spicing things up a little bit in the kitchen. Right. Today I am back with another sit down. Today it's quite chilly, so I am all warmed up, and my little one is finally asleep, so we can get this gist, this juicy gist. Yeah. So today's topic, guys, these are not all the things that will make him not to pop the questions, and these are not all the things that will make him to pop the question. So you just need to use your own how can I put it? Yeah, you just need to use your own discretion in deciding which one works for you, which one doesn't work for you. Like I said, I am not a professional. I am just a pastor. I am a mother. I am a wife. I am a sister who's coming to give you guys the gist that will take you to your place, right? So the topic today is, will my relationship end in marriage? Yes, I think this is one of the topics that a lot of women, they keep asking themselves, even if they don't ask their partners, even if they don't ask their boyfriends. But this is one topic that is always at the back of their minds. Will this relationship lead to something? Am I just here as a maid? Am I just here as a friend? Am I just here as a booty call? Am I just here as a what? So they've got these questions, and I've got a few points that I want to give you, that will make you to be quite sure, or for you to know that the relationship you are currently in might, get it? I said might, or maybe let me put it this way, the relationship that you are currently in possibly might lead to the big question or not. So yeah, so this sit down, this topic, really, it's more, I'm looking forward to hearing from you guys, those that are married, those that are engaged. Just tell me in the comment section below if what I've pinpointed, or if what I've talked about is something that you guys have experienced in your journey to getting engaged, or in your journey to getting married, right? Like I always say, I am not a professional, but I am someone who has ministered to a lot of women, who has ministered and mentored a lot of young ladies that have come back with testimonies. So yeah, these are the things that I share with them, and I felt led to share on this topic today. So as the norm, I've got my journal here, and I'm just going to be giving you some of the few things that you need to look out for, so that you can really know whether this relationship that you are currently in is going to lead to a marriage, or you are just pushing time, right? I know. Guys, sad to say, some of these relationships that we find ourselves in, they are just time wasters, right? So you need to be wise. You know, the Bible says that we need to be wise as serpents. You need to be wise. As a woman, you need to be wise. Get into a relationship with a plan. Don't just go shadow boxing. You know, you are just fighting, saying, if I can cook, I know he will marry me. If I can give him children, I know he will marry me. If I can, if I can clean the house, I know he will marry me. If I can be good to my in-laws, I know he will marry me. Those things are shallow things that will really lead you into marriage. Let me just be honest with you. If you are doing that, let me bust your bubble. That's not the only thing that will make the guy commit to you. Yep, I know. So that is why we always say, stop giving wife benefits to boyfriends, because tomorrow you're gonna come back and say, but I've been washing for you, but I've been cooking for you, but I've been doing this for you, but I've got kids for you. And the guy has decided to go and marry somebody else. So yeah, what are the things that you need to look out for? The one thing that I quickly picked up in my research and in my talk, and with the ladies, with the women, sometimes when we sit over a cup of coffee, sometimes when we are sitting over a glass of wine, sometimes when I'm chilling with my sisters, many of you that know me personally know that I've got a bunch of sisters. So when we sit with my sisters, we will talk about some of these things. And let me tell you, once a guy starts always talking about your body, about how sexy your nyash is the bumps, how sexy your legs are, if all he's ever talking about is your physical appearance, sis, I'm not sure. Nah. I don't think that a body will actually keep a man, or a body will make a man to marry you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to be the bad news bearer. You can be the most beautiful, you can have the nicest shape, you can have the boobs, you can have the thighs, you can have the hips, but that is not gonna secure the bag. So, right, let's get into what it is that you need to look out for, or to actually try and push your boyfriend or your partner in that direction, so that you increase your chances. Most ladies, they want to get married, and for those that don't want to get married, kudos to you. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it. If you want to stay single, it's good. I mean, even in the Bible, some people were not married. Jesus himself was not married, but marriage is a good thing, right? So what are the things that you need to look out for? And I'm specifically going to be focusing on just a few. Disclaimer, it is not everything, right? But these are some of the things that I've picked up, and I realized that with my coachings, and when I start talking to women, and I start talking to a lot of young women, to a lot of women that are looking or are engaged, or women that are saying that they are now ready for the next step, and I try and gather as much info, as much info to find out how they got to that situation. These are the things that I currently pick up, and I've seen a repetition of them. That's why I am talking about them. So yeah, how then do you know whether your relationship will lead to marriage? The first thing that I pick up is that a lot of women are scared to talk about their feelings, right? They are scared. They would rather just settle, right? And that's a big no-no. Do not settle. So yeah, as I was saying, how do you know whether your relationship will lead to marriage? So these are a few. Remember, I said a few. It is not everything, guys. Don't say that Pastor Zinhle said no. These are just a few of the things that I've picked up from my coachings and my time of ministering to women, my time of mentoring women, and in also my research, right? So one of the things that will definitely make you or lead you to know that your relationship or the relationship that you are currently in will lead to marriage is your discussions. What are you guys discussing about? That's why I said in the intro that if you guys are only talking about how sexy you are, how beautiful you are, how nice your boobies are, how nice and big your nyash is, how nice your legs are, how nice your smile is, how nice your everything about you is nice, sis. There is something more. There is something more. So your discussions, they will definitely tell you whether your relationship is going to lead into marriage or not. You know, your discussions should be the first thing. The discussions that you have with your partners should be the first thing that will tell you whether someone is serious about getting to know you, whether someone is serious about settling down with you, whether someone is serious about building a life with you. Remember, marriage is about building a life together, right? It is not just the ring. You know, I know us women, we love the ring. But it's not the ring. That is why you find most men, they can be having girlfriends whilst they are wearing their rings. It doesn't shake them that much, right? So your discussions, that is one. What are you guys discussing about? Are you discussing about your future? Are you discussing about your 5-year plans? Are you discussing about your 10-year plans? Are you discussing about how many children you would like to have? Are you discussing about what kind of studies you want to enter into? Are you discussing about what kind of business? Are you know, your discussions, they will definitely give they will definitely hint, they will give you a hint in the direction that your relationship is going, right? So your conversations, even when you are talking, what are you guys talking about? Remember, guys, marriage is more than sex. Yes, sex is there, but marriage is more than sex. Sex will take about, can I just be honest with you? In marriage, sex will take about probably 10%. We are stretching it, right? 10% of your time. What happens then the 90% of the time when you are together with this person for a lifetime? What will you guys be doing? You cannot be having sex 24 hours a day. I mean, there's 24 hours in a day. The most that you can have sex at a stretch is an hour, 2 hours maximum, you know. And then if you've gone and done the deed for 2 hours, for 22 hours, what will you guys be talking about? What will you guys be talking about? You need to think about these things. So your conversations, they need to be encouraging. Your conversations, they need to be leading him. Show these men that there's more, you've got more in your brain than what is between your legs. I know. You know what? I actually just wanted to come very raw today with one of my topics, but in my place of prayer, God just said, give them time. You know what? Let them teach them. Teach them. Don't just bombard them, because they might just say, is this the pastor talking? But yeah, so what are your conversations in the 24 hours, 2 hours? Let's say, okay, it's for the deed. What next? Then maybe you, if you've got kids, then you say, another 2 hours, it's for, oh, baba, baba soso, baba chechi, baba, whatever your names are, the names of your children are. This one doesn't have shoes. I need milk. I need sugar. I need salt. I need what. Okay, then we have taken another 2 hours. Then you are left with 20 hours. What are you going to be discussing in the 20 hours? So can you see how important your conversations are in determining whether this relationship will lead to marriage or not? Let me tell you, men are very logical beings. Men are not like us women. We are very emotional. We could spend 6 hours just cuddling and just, men, they want to be, how can I put it? They want to be not really entertained. They want to be, I'm looking for the word, they are looking for women that can compliment them, right? Remember, as we're just talking about sex, you know what? A man can actually go and buy sex. Yes. So sex is definitely one of the things that you should take it out. No matter how much you can do it, no matter how much you can push it, no matter how much you can, I don't know how you people do it. No matter how much kayamata things you will be taking, sex can only contribute a certain percentage into making a marriage, right? So yeah, so that's the first thing. Your discussions, your conversations. Your conversations are very important. Your discussions are very important. Begin to start talking about things that matter. Talk about your future. Talk about your 5-year plans. Talk about your business ideas. Talk about where you would like your children, even if you don't have kids, where you would like your children to go to school. Talk about how you would parent together. Talk about your parenting style. Talk about family. Talk about how you would like to spend time with your family, how you would like to spend time with your in-laws. By doing so, you are giving this man more information to make up his mind whether he wants to be with you or not. Right? So that's the first point. The second point that I want to talk about is your so the first point is your future, your dreams, your inspirations. So the first point should be your futuristic conversations. Talk about futuristic conversations. Let not your conversations be, what are we eating today? When are we going out? When are we going for that vacation? I saw going on a vacation. So when are we going next? No, those are short-term goals. He can take one girl that he met yesterday and they can go on a vacation, and that's it. So you see, you need to position yourself in such a way that this man will see that, even if I'm not here, this woman can actually handle my family. Do you know that men, when they consider marriage, they think about a woman who can actually handle the family even in their absence? So your body is not going to do that. Let me just tell you, your body is not going to do that. Your body alone is not going to do that. A man will consider a woman that he knows that, okay, even if I'm not around, this woman will be able to raise my kids, to raise a generation, to lift up my name. So talk about futuristic conversations. Have futuristic conversations. The second thing that will make you know whether this relationship will lead into marriage or not is he bringing you closer to his family, right? There are some men that some of you guys, you are dating them for 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 7 years. God forbid, I don't know why you would date someone for 7 years, but yeah, I'm not here to judge. But how much is this man investing in you? Because he knows that if he's investing in you, he's investing in his children, right? So be very wary of someone who is not keen on investing in you. Someone who is not really keen on supporting your aspirations. Someone who is not very keen on supporting your dreams. Be very wary of people like that. I can guarantee you that 60-70% of them, they are not serious about you, or they don't yet understand the meaning of a marriage, right? So how much is he giving to you? Is he stingy? Is he giving of himself, right? Is he giving of his time? Is he giving of his resources? Is he giving of his love? Is he giving of his ear? Is he giving? You know what? Without giving, there is no love. Unless if you are ready to marry someone who does not love you, then go right ahead, jump right in there. But I am telling you, you are setting up yourself for failure. This thing of, oh, if I have a baby for him, he will marry me. Or if I do this for him, he will marry me. Or if I do this for him, he will marry me. How many women are left with babies and they are sitting at home bitter as single parents because they thought that the minute I give this man a child, he will marry me? You see, it just shows and proves that children are not the only thing that builds a marriage, right? So these are some of the few things that I just thought a lot of women are overlooking. They are overlooking them and they're not talking about them, and they're just thinking, oh, we'll just go with the flow. And 1 year goes past, 2 years, 5 years goes past. There's no, will you marry me? The question is not coming. And then you start being tempted to go and look for solutions, some of you are driving these big cars, but you will be driving to one small hole to be looking for one juju, for one thing to be doing so that you can hold a man down. No. These things are so simple. It is very easy to see whether a man is serious about you or not. That is why I think the first video that I actually sat down and I shared with you guys was, you need to have standards. You need to know what you are getting yourselves into. Gone are those days where, oh, we'll just take it as it comes. It doesn't work that way, right? Men these days are looking for women that are intellectual. Men these days are looking for women that can add value to their lives. Remember, the Bible says, he who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor. If he obtains favor, it means you being in his life should bring about favor. If he was not working, he should find favor by finding work, because you are supporting him, you are praying for him, you are standing in the gap for him, you are supporting him, you are encouraging him. When he feels like giving up, you are saying, no baby, you can still go on, you can do it. If he says, I want to start a business, you are the one doing the research. While he's looking for funding, you are the one doing for research. When he comes back from looking for funding, you are sitting down, you are saying, love, this is the research concerning the business that you want to do. Can you see? You are bringing favor into his life. And this is also another thing that I want to say as I'm rounding off. A lot of men, they they don't understand this thing, and it's a spiritual thing. I've seen it over and over and over and over again. A lot of men, they think that they are progressing or they are prospering because of their own hard work. Let me tell you, if you are married to a woman that is prayerful, if you are married to somebody that has a strong relationship with God, her prayers are definitely doing something for you. Just make that mistake to leave that woman and go running after one skirt or one nyash or one big boobs who has no idea what is happening in the realm of the spirit, and you will see your life and your business taking a downward spill. It's not even a turn, it's a spill. You will just see your life going whoop, and you'll be thinking, what has happened? Because God has ordained marriage so that when a woman comes into your life, she brings favor, right? So you also need to look at at your life and look at the relationship. This is to the men. You need to look at your life and look at the relationship that you are in with the woman that you are in, and consider the time and the years that you have spent with them, and see how much favor have you obtained from the Lord. There's one thing that I once said as I'm about to close. There's one thing I once said and I once shared on my website. Some of you know that I am a coach. I coach women, and I am a pastor. I am a mentor, but professionally, I am a transformational coach, right? There's one thing that I've always said, that the Bible says, he who finds a wife. So by the time you are found, you need to be a wife material already. You do not become a wife because of a ring. A ring does not make you a wife, right? A ring is only a symbol to say to the world that now this person has committed themselves to me. But by the time a man finds you, he should find you as a wife material. All right? So you need to begin to look at yourself as women that are desiring to get married. Am I a wife material? If I am going to clubs every single day, every single weekend, if I'm drinking, am I a wife material? Is this the kind of woman that I would want even for my own son? Those are the things that made me think really hard. Many of you do know that I do have boy children. So sometimes when I look at women, I'll be like, is this the type of woman that I would want for my son? Because I understand this spiritual reality, that a wife is supposed to bring favor. A wife is supposed to bring favor. If you have been with someone for 5 years and you are still in the same position, let me tell you, you need to go back into your prayer closet and begin to ask God, is this the woman for me? God, is this the man for me? So that you do not waste each other's time. Because if you continue wasting each other's time, that's where a lot of bitterness comes, and a lot of witchcraft comes in, and a lot of things comes in, and women thinking that they can be using one juju, and they can be going to one gogo, and they can be going to one baba in the mountains, down the river, under the sea, wherever, to tie a man down, right? So I hope this video has been informative enough for you to actually see the signs. So let's quickly recap. How do you know whether your relationship will lead to marriage? 1, I said your discussions. What are you discussing about? 2, your conversations. What are you guys talking about? After the sex, after the vacations, after the dinners, after the clothes, after the shoes, the handbags, what are your conversations about? The third one is Is it bringing you closer to his family? Is it trying to bring you closer to his family? Whether be it his parents, his extended family, because he understands that marriage is about a bringing together of two families. You see, if a man does not want to bring you closer to his family and he says that he wants to marry you, let me tell you, you are in for a big... I'm coming with story times. I am coming with story times, and it pains me when I see some of these women that are just taken. They're like, oh, it's okay, I'm not interested. My mother-in-law, oh, my father-in-law. Do you understand? Are you even trying, you as a woman, are you trying to learn? If maybe you are with someone of a different culture, from a different tribe, are you trying to learn about their culture, their tribe, their food, their beliefs, because you are going there to build, and you're not gonna go there and begin to bring your own things into this man's house. You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that. Why do women take on the surname of the man? It shows that they become one. So you as a woman, you become one with his family, right? So if a man tells you, no, baby, don't mind my parents, don't mind my family, I don't really want them in our business, it's a warning sign, according to me. Remember, I gave you guys a disclaimer. I said these are not everything, but according to me, from what I have picked up, from what I have observed in my years of coaching, in my years of ministering to women, and with actually what I've gone through myself, right? So it's very important that you look and consider these things. And then the last thing is it giving to you? Is he investing in you? Is he investing in you? Is he investing in your future? Is he investing? Because if he invests in you, he's already, how can I put it? He's already made up in his mind that this woman, she is going to be the mother of my children. Let us stop taking the last thing or the end and bringing it forward. No. It's very important to have a relationship with someone, get to know someone, build a relationship with them, discuss with them, have futuristic conversations with them, enjoy life. But I said it, sex is not everything. Sex is not everything. I hope, guys, I have been able to help you. This has been a video that is way above my time frame, but I am sure that it will definitely help you. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. If this content is the content that you would like to get, and you are getting some value from it, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Guys, just before I close up, I was doing some research yesterday, and I was going in the back office of my YouTube channel, and I found out that over 70% of the people that are actually watching my videos are not subscribed. So please, 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 I am begging you, please subscribe, because I know that I am giving you information that is valuable. Subscribe to this channel, share this content, like and comment. Let's keep the conversation going in the comment section below. If you are engaged, if you have currently just been proposed to, if you are married, please let me know down below if I have been on track with this topic of today. I love you. Stay blessed. I'm coming again next week, or maybe even sometime this week, with another one of my juicy topics. I am really, you know what? The Bible says, God says, let us reason together. So I think I'm going to take time, maybe, whether I need to pray fast about this, where I really need to reason with God concerning this thing that is burning in my heart, this topic that I want to share with you guys. But I still feel that it will be a little bit too much for some of you guys, or for some of the religious fraternities to take, but one thing I know, that it will help a lot of women, especially married women. It will help you a lot. It will help you a great deal. So guys, I have babbled enough. I have had an awesome time just sharing my knowledge with you. If you would like to know and follow me more, on my platforms, I'm gonna put them down in the description box below. Make sure that you follow me, you follow my content, and my website, my coaching website is being revamped. It's coming up, and I'm just coming with God has given me a mandate, and that mandate, I just have to deliver. I have to deliver on what He has called me to do. So, right. Thank you guys. I love you. I'll see you guys again very soon. And stay blessed. Remember, you are beautiful, you are strong, and your mess is your message. Bye bye.